Hello everyone, welcome to day 2 of competitive programming challenge. So let's start without delay. Okay, before we start, we'll also set a timer of 60 minutes. So timer is on, and let's go to Coach F. Let's continue our 1 star to 2 star level up module. Yesterday we have just solved 2 problems. Let's hope we'll be solving more problems today. Maximum trio. Let's change our directory and let's open my mxm. This is the file name. Let's read the question now. You are given an array of n elements for any ordered triplet ijk such that ij and k are pairwise distinct, and ijk, the values of this triplet is ai minus aj into ak. You need to find the maximum value among all possible ordered triplets. Two ordered triplets abc and def are only equal when when a equal to d and b equal to e and c equal to f. As an example, 1 2 3 and 2 3 1 are two different ordered triplets. So here the input format is first line will give number of test cases, and each test case contains an integer n. The second one of each test case contains n space separated integers. That means we are actually reading an array, right? So let's just use our predefined template or snippet to read the array. So we are reading the n, and we are also reading each test case n space separated integers. Okay, we are also reading n space separated integers. Now for each test case, output the maximum value among all different ordered triplets, and here are the numbers 3 1 1, and here we are having 3 minus 1 into 1 is equals to 2. So it's basically like which yields the value of the desired triplet is 2 4 3, which yields the value for test case 2 3 4 4 and 1 2 is using 4 minus 1 and 4. So it's basically the maximum value in the array minus the minimum value into the second maximum value, right? So let's just find the maximum value. Then we'll set the maximum initially to the most minimum value. You can also set it to like I guess int minimum. Now for int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, if any element is greater than I, then we'll change the maximum. Any element is greater than the maximum, then maximum is equal to that element. We found our maximum. Next we'll after find the maximum, what should we do? We need to find the second maximum. So let's just sort the array. Why worry all this? By the way, there was no problem with the merge sort which I have written, which we have faced yesterday. It was because of we are going out of the limit while accessing the array element. So let's just sort the elements. Merge sort. I am using merge sort because it's the quickest sorting method. It sorts the array in time complexity of order of log n or big omega of n. Let's just pass a is lowest and highest index values. Now we will just print a of 0, which is the minimum value, minus a of n minus 1. Okay, sorry, it's the maximum value minus the minimum value, right? Maximum value minus the minimum value into second highest value. I guess that's it. Let's compile maximum trio.cpp. No such file or directory. Okay, g plus plus m. Oh, it's only mx. Okay, we have compiled. Now we are running, and let's give our sample inputs. And we got 2. It's the input is only still 19, right? It is only still 19. So from here the output starts 2, 12 and 126. So that's it. Let's copy the code and let's paste it here, and let's run it first. In meantime, we'll open the next question. Yeah, it did run successfully, and we are getting the values to 12, 20, 126, which is the expected output. So let's submit. Currently running test case 3, 7, and 9. In meanwhile, let's create our one more file for the next question. Oh, it's a wrong answer. Wrong answer. All the test cases 3, 7, 9, 4, 6, 8 failed because sum of n overall cases won't exceed 2000. The original consensus for 15 to power 6. See, it did pass our given test cases, but it didn't pass the hidden test cases. So we are missing some logic actually. Yeah, we do create it. Let's close the file for the next question. Now let's check what is the mistake we are doing here. Let's print our array after the sorting. Before that, let's go to new line, and after that we'll go for the new line. Okay, we need to compile it first, so let's compile. Giving our input, and we see -3 and 36 for some reason. What is happening? Okay, we are trying to read. I need to actually print, right? One, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 17, 18, 19, 21, 23. Actually, if we give a space here, like this, then we will get it with clean space. Okay, are the inputs are positive numbers? Yeah, the inputs are only positive numbers. They're not even negative numbers. This is the smallest value. This is the highest value. 23 into 20. 23 minus 21 is 2, right? 23 minus 17. It is 6. into 21. 18, 6, okay, let's use Python 3 for the calculation. 23 minus 17, it is 6. 21 into 6 is 126. That is the expected output, right? 23 minus 17 into 21, 126. You are given an array A of n elements for any ordered triplet such that I, j, and k are pairwise distinct, and the values of these triplets is ai minus aj into ak. You need to find the maximum value among all possible ordered triplets. Like, is there any combination that is possible which can increase this value? Like, let's say 21 minus 17, which is 4 into 23, which is 92, which is less than 126. So 126 is greater. Actually, I guess we can do this using 3 for loops, for loop, but our inputs are 10 power 6, right? So using 3 inner for loops, the time complex will be n cube and 10 power 6 power 3. Okay, we'll get TLE, time limit exceeded. So we can't use 3 for loops. We are sorting the array. We are missing some edge test cases, so let's take a few of our test cases. Let's remove these things which we added for the debugging. So let's say one test case, and what are the inputs we need to take? Let's take 0. Okay, 1 second. We cannot use 0, right? It starts from 1. 1, and let's take 120, 15, and okay, sorry, first we need to give the n value, right? N value is, let's say, 5 elements. Let's take 5 elements, and the 5 elements will be 10, 20, 30, 50, 40. Okay, here what's happening is 50 minus 10 is 40, 40 into 40 is, okay, it's correct. What if there is only one element? Well, n starts from 3, so it must be, minimum value must be 3. This is 0, 0, and 0. Okay, a values cannot be there. 0, 10, 10, 100. It is 900, which is correct. Let's take 10 values. Let's take first element as 1. Rest of them are zeros. 7, 8, 9 elements are done. Let's give 12. So expected is 12. So what is wrong with our solution? What are we missing here? here we are getting proper output for these test cases. 2 12 26, 2 12 26. But for hidden test cases, we are failing. Test case number 3 and some bunch of set cases. Bye. We are reading the input, finding the largest element by sorting, minus the least element, and multiplied with the second largest element and the new line. Well, we actually solved it, I guess. Let's check the submissions done by others. Shout out to Amit, who has solved it properly. Yeah, he's doing the same. Okay, he's using long. He has done the same, but he's using long. Okay, let's see why is that the problem or not. Isn't he doing the same? He's finding the least element. This is the maximum element and this is the second maximum element. So j is the maximum element minus least element into k. Okay, only the data type is a problem with us. Let's see. Maximum value of int. The maximum of int max is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 digits, and it is 10 to the power 5, 3 into 10 to the power 5, and the sum of n overall test cases won't exceed 3 into 10 to the power 5. Let's say there are two numbers, 3 into 10 to the power, but a value is 10 to the power of 6, so we need to take it in LL. So let's change this into LL. And what else we need to change? That's it, I guess, because all the values are in long format. Let's copy it and let's paste it here. Okay, why did we get still in? Let's remove this. Let's copy it properly. Control A, Control C, Control V, run. So apparently data types are the mistake. Long. Okay, since I'm using merge sort, all of these things are defined in int, so I need to change them to long. So this is a problem with the template. Fine, I'll change my merge dot into in a way that it can be applied to all data types. For now we'll use sort a comma a plus n. I guess that's enough. Let's run. We are getting our 2 12 26. These are the test cases that got failed, I guess, for the last time. 3 got failed. I don't remember. Now everything is correct. Apparently our solution is correct, but we didn't use a proper data type. That's the reason we couldn't get the proper answer. Now let's close this. Wow, we finished the first question in 10 minutes. Actually, I guess we finished it in 5 minutes. We struggled, it didn't submit because of the data type thing. And now let's open our autumn pollen CPP, Now let's see the question. Given n points of the form xi, yy on a 2D plane. For each point, you draw two lines, one horizontal and one vertical. Now, some of the lines may overlap each other. Therefore, you are required to print the number of distinct lines you can see on the plane. Now, two horizontal lines are distinct if they pass through different y coordinates. Two vertical lines are distinct if they pass through different x coordinates. So, first line will contain t number of test cases. Then the test cases follow. Each test case contains a single line, and the next n lines contains two space separated integers, the coordinates of the ith point. For each test case, output in a single line the number of distinct lines that can be seen on the plane. Okay, this is the number of test cases, this is the value of that, and this is 4 points. Now let's say 4 points are seen because see there are two horizontal lines passing through y equal to 0 and y equal to 1, and two vertical lines passing through x equals 0 and x equals to 1. Okay, what's happening here? He's saying there are two distinct points, lines, number of distinct lines, right? Two horizontal lines are distinct if they pass through different y coordinates. Two vertical lines are distinct if they pass through different x coordinates. Okay, these x coordinate and this x coordinate is same, which is 1 and 1. So these two must be vertical lines, and these two must be horizontal lines because y different y values, right? Okay, sorry, distinct if two vertical lines are different if they pass through different x coordinates. Okay, two horizontal lines are distinct if they pass through different y coordinates. Can we maintain a dictionary? I'm thinking is, can we maintain a dictionary where we can record what are the different x coordinates? If we get like here we got 1 and 0, right? So 1 and 0 are two different x coordinates, and for y coordinates we got 1 and 0. So two different x coordinates, two different y coordinates. So in total there are like 4 distinct lines. That's what I'm thinking. Here you can see that we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 different y coordinates. So I'm guessing 5, but the answer is 6. I am thinking 5 is the answer. There are 5 horizontal lines passing through these numbers. Okay, and we are having x is equals to 0, right? So there is one line passing through it. So basically we can maintain a dictionary or an array where we'll store all the x values, and a different array where we'll store all the y values. I guess that is how we can solve this question. So let's open our text editor. Include this IO stream, right? Using namespace std, of course. We can use our template for reading array and modify it. Why not code from the basic in test? Okay, it's like as defined, right? Define ll is long, isn't it? Let's cross check it. Has defined ll long, yeah, very good. So yeah, LL test cases, I guess test cases are in thousands, so it doesn't matter if you take even int also. While test cases -1 is just called solve, and void solve, it doesn't take any parameters, and inside solve, let's take, and we need to read an integer n. Now for n number of times we need to read x and y, right? So let's say, shall we use map? I forgot the syntax of map. What is the syntax of map in C++? Sorry for that, guys. Well, it is okay, map, we need to define it as string and int. Okay, so it is map int comma int for x values and map comma int for y values. For while n minus minus, we need to read let's say int a comma b, we need to read a value and we also need to read b value, and then we need to read these values, right? So if it is 0, let's say it has x of instead of a and b, let's say x of x of a, sorry, how do we send values into the map? We need to increase it, right? How do you increase it? Map of a plus plus, is that how it works? Like x of a plus plus, or is this is the way? Let's check how do we read frequency. Okay, this is how we'll say m of vector of I is equals to 1. That's how we'll take the frequency. Vec of I is the element, right? Or you can just say vec of I plus plus. Okay, it has to be done in this way. A of plus plus, x of a plus plus, and x of, actually we'll read a values and also b value, then say x of a is equals to plus equal to 1, x of b plus equal to 1. I guess that's how it's incremented. For now, let's, okay, iterator, I forgot the iterator for map. Yeah, I have searched it already. Iterator for map, I guess it's, I remember it, it's like some for auto where is the iterator? Okay, this is how you define iterator. There's one more way also, I guess. Where is it? For iterator, he's defining iterator where? here itself is defining the iterator itr. Okay, let's define in the same manner then. Let's say map in comma int int iterator itr and now for we'll count number of so let's say it says z equal to 0 and y equal to 0 for tr dot begin to there is a different form of traversing. For auto I of for m, so that's how you do, that's how I wanted to do it. For auto I of x we will be searching different we will be searching different a values, right? Will be that is the key part, and the value part will be having the number of times it is repeated. So we'll be ignoring how many times things were repeated. We'll just go with the things that are read. So for auto I of x, let's say int vertical equal to 0 and int horizontal equal to 0. So for x it is vertical, right? Vertical lines distinct two different coordinates. For x it is vertical. So vertical plus equal to x dot x key, right? It doesn't call key, it is set first. So it is I dot first, and same will be doing for auto this is y. For auto I and y we can write here itself saying that horizontal plus equal to I dot first, and then we need to do what? C out v plus h with a new line character, because for the next case it should have new line character. Okay, we have spent significant time on this question. 26 minutes are remaining. Pauline.cpp will compile it. Wow. X was not declared in the scope, y is not declared in the scope. Why are we getting that error? X and y are declared right here, right? Map was not declared in the scope, okay. And the 8line map, okay. It's not IO stream, let's use bit/std.c++, because this header file will include all these functions we are using. I guess it's std bit slash, right? It's not let's check it once. It's bit/std c++, bit/std c++ and h is the header file we are using. Now let's clear the screen and let's compile. We got 0 errors. If we run it, it's not taking the input. Why? Okay, we are not in the test cases. That is very bad. So now it's compiled. Let's give our test cases, and the answer we're getting is 2, 10, 20, which are absolutely wrong answers. Okay. For each test case we are running it from the start, so these are wrong. I need to instead of dictionaries, I'm thinking of another way to solve the problem. The other way to solve is read all the x and y values into an array, and then we'll remove all the repeating terms from the array. That is, and then we'll count the number of elements in the array. Then we will get the complete. If we remove the number of elements in the array, then we'll count the number of elements that are present in the array. So we'll get we can add those both of them, and we'll get a solution for our question. I'm having full charging, so let's plug out my charger. That's how I'm planning to solve this problem. So first what we'll do is let's remove all this code. We need not use maps. Okay. I'm thinking like what function we need to how we need to remove the. We'll get into that later. First let's just create an array for x coordinates and array for y coordinates. Let's give them size of n. We are giving too much of size. No problem. X of n equal to int y of n equal to, let's make all of them to 0, all the elements in the array to 0. Or else we can use a vector, right, instead of arrays. In vectors it has a dynamic size, it's not fixed. So we can say vector int of g1, and pushback is used to push into the vector, and we can iterate it using it. Should I use the array or the vectors? If we use the array when we are removing the repeating elements, okay, no problem. We'll use vectors itself, arrays itself. Sorry, we'll use the arrays itself. Now we need to while n minus minus. We need to read. Let's create two variables and read them. And save them in x of, okay, we'll maintain a variable for indexing, x of I is equals to, then we'll also increment the x value, I value, x of I plus plus is equals to a, and x of, can we read it in this way, x of I plus plus and y of j plus plus. We can just put it as I. because we are increasing I. Now we got, let's for int I equal to 0, let's just print our arrays and check whether we are reading properly or not. See out x value, x of I values with some gap between them. Can you please compile for this question for me? This code for me. We have compiled it. Let's say one test case 4 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0. What is happening? I guess you can't read your in this way. Let's say j less than and j plus plus x of j. Copy this. Still we are not getting the output. There is. Let's just print our arrays. I guess you cannot read in this fashion. This way you cannot read. So let's say int a comma v, c in a, c in b, then x of I equal to a, y of I equal to b, I plus plus, and g plus plus Pauline. Okay, after semicolon. Oh god, I forgot semicolon. And let's give our inputs. Why are we not getting an output here? Okay, what happened to my atom pollen? Let's restart it. Yeah, my code is still here. Sorry, what are the inputs I was giving? One test case 4 1 1 0 0 1 0 0. Why am I not getting any output? I am reading test cases, also reading n, creating two arrays of n size and creating a variable I equal to 0. Now for n minus 1, n minus minus. Okay, because we are doing n minus minus, yeah, n is getting 0 and here n will be 0, so we cannot print the arrays. So to solve this, let's take int k and save n value in it. And let's just do k minus minus. So now the n value is not disturbed. Yeah, we are getting our x values which are 1 1 and 0 0. Very good. And are we getting our y values also? Let's check it. We need to compile it and then run it. 1 4 1 1 1 0 0 1 and 0 0 0 1 1 0. Okay, we are getting the values of I guess we can just do x of I and y of I plus plus and it will work. If Tom, let's remove this thing. Let's remove all this nonsense. Okay, that's not nonsense, sorry. Now it looks a bit better, right? a lot more better actually. 1 4 1 1 0 1. Okay, it doesn't matter. 0 1 1 0 and 0. Yeah, 1 1 1. Y value 1 1 1 and 0. Yeah, we can do it in this way also. Okay. And even this initialization comma y of n equal to let's give this simplest case. Yeah, we're getting the same out. Okay, fine. Now we are having our x and y arrays. Now we need to remove the repeating elements, right? How do we remove the repeating elements? Let's I couldn't remember the code, but let's try. So first we need to sort the array. Let's sort x and x plus n. Let's sort the y array also. Now both the arrays are sorted. After sorting, we need to remove 2 times, right? So why not write a function? Let's write a function. If I write a function, let's say int and remove the repeating elements. Let's read the array and also let's read the size of the array along with it. Now let's take a variable j. My idea is first let's say the array is like this. So first we'll sort the array. Now the array is sorted. Next what we'll be doing is we'll compare the adjacent elements. If this element and this element are equal, our j will be initially pointing at here, then we'll increase our j value. Wait, we cannot do like that. If if this element and this element are not equal, then we will say a of j plus plus from 0 to a j will be here is equals to a of I. So this element is now 2. Okay. Now after that we'll go for the next element. They both are not equal. They are equal, right? So let's j. Okay, first let me say here is j, right? Now we'll check if this element, if these both are equal. If these both are equal, then we will say what we'll be doing. If my intention is if they are not equal, then we will say we'll change this value to 3. These both are not equal, right? So we'll change this value to 3. Next we'll compare, and here we'll got 4. So we'll change this value to 4, and we'll return only this array so that these elements will be ignored. So that is my thought. Okay, I guess you got it. And we'll return the j value, the size of the array, because in array when you pass an arrays to a function, only the base address of the array will be passed, so the array will be modified. And now what if what we need to do at the end of the for loop? We can't go to the 4, right? So we'll just say this thing is 3, and at the end we'll compare till here, will not go till here, because as we have seen yesterday, we have got our index out of bound error, where it's not error, we are accessing some value which will be a garbage value, so automatically will change this thing to 4. Okay, first let's code it. I hope then you'll get more clear idea. Let's take a for loop, and let's say if a of I is not equal to its adjacent element, that means both are different. So we can say j of j plus plus equal to a of I. So that's what I have explained here. Let's 2 3 2 3 4. After sorting it is like 2 2 3 3 4. Next, okay, we need to sort the array. I forgot, sorry. Sort a comma a plus n. After sorting, next will be like 2. Initially j will be pointing here, right? So 2. Next j will next first here I will compare this both, will do nothing because they are equal, and these two are not equal, so we'll convert j is here now, right? So j plus plus a of 0 equal to a of I. A of I is here, so which is 2. Next we'll compare. Next 3, it's both are equal, do nothing. Then 3 and 4, they're different, so j has been increased from 0 to 1. Now j is here, so we'll get 3. At the last we'll just add our last element, which is 4, and we'll return it. And these elements actually will stay actually in this way, but we'll not access them because we are returning the j value, right? So then we'll just say a of we need to come out of the for loop. At the end we are doing only it for once, right? So j plus plus is equals to a of n minus 1, the last element, whatever the last element is. That's how you remove the repeating elements, remove repeating elements. So now we need to use that function here, remove repeating. We need to save the j value, right? So let's say in j is equals to we'll pass x and n, which are the size, and into j is equals to, actually j will be getting the same value, so I'm taking j 2 times just to sort y also. I can say j equal to, not int, because here everything is paired, so if there are 4 y's there will be 4 x's also. Now at the end, for int we need to count number of elements, right? J gives the number of elements already, so c out 2 into j, because for x's and y's, what if so this, let's take a, because here we have seen 0, we have x value is only 0, right? So there is only one element, so a will be only 0, I guess, because all elements are 0, and j will be 0, so we'll return 0, so a will be 0. For number of elements we need to add 1 for that. Okay, we'll add 1 for that, so it's a plus b plus 2. Here for a we need to add 1, for b also we need to add 1. I guess that's it. Now let's just check. G plus plus Pauline. Okay, into b. Okay, b is not declared. No return statement is declared. Okay, it is int, right? I forgot to return my j. But I forgot to return it, but here I am reading it. I am saving the return value. Well, happens. Dot out, let's say 1 4 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 and 0 8. Getting the answer as 8. but I need to get it 4. Okay, let's just print the A value, and let's just print the B value. I guess after this question we'll end our session. This is 3 and this is 3. 1, oh, we need to get 2 and 2, right? We're getting 3 and 3. Let's print our arrays for one more time. I plus plus C out x of I with some gap, and then just go for n line. Compile it. Now let's just queue these values. Okay, 0 1 1 1. In this 0 and 1, okay, here let's not go till the last element, let's just go till the n only itself, because for the last element less than, we'll need to leave this element, right? N in the sense n will be pointing here because it's the size. In indexing it should be less than here. We need to not reach this, so we'll say if n minus 1 will be here, so in the further loop we'll only go till here. I guess that's the problem. 1 4, okay, actually, okay, fine. 1 0 0 1 0 and 0. Now we are getting 2 and 2. Perfect. Okay, now 2 plus 2 is 4, so I guess I need not add 1 1. C out A plus B and then del clear, then compile. Let's take all these values, let's run it, our code. Let's give this input, and we got 4 6 and 2. Wow, today we actually solved both the questions without any help, so that's an improvement from yesterday. Of course, for the first question we need to check because the values are different. I mean, the data type was different. Let's submit our code, and we are submitting. Yes, it's a correct answer. Is our code complicated? It looks complicated to me. I guess, can we reduce its complexity? Let's see it tomorrow, since we ran out of time. Actually, I thought of providing this code in the GitHub in the link in the description for yesterday's video, but due to some technical reason I couldn't add the link in the description. So this is my repository. In this repository you can go through, so this is the link actually. You can go through this link. Sorry for the inconvenience, but I will be mentioning my name. You can search my name here, and then you can jump to the repository. So this is under the commit day 1. Today's codes will be under the commit day 2. So thank you so much.